I was tagged to do a video for what I have on my changing table. Things that I thought that I would need in the beginning, that's just not the case. You know, whatever works the best for you, but this is what I do. So, here we go. I guess I'll just start with the changing pad itself. I really like this particular changing pad because it's deep in the middle and it's got high sides. So now that he's really moving a lot and he likes to try to roll over one way or the other, these sides, high sides, really help that. And this changing pad cover, as you can see, it's really soft. I've got a couple of these. I got them off eBay. They were pretty cheap. Obviously, the changing pad has these buckles, and I definitely use these. This right here, changing pad cover, whatever you want to call it, these are by Munchkin. When he was younger, they would stay in place a lot better, and I could leave it on here the whole time, both when I was changing his diaper and getting him dressed. But now that he moves a lot, I don't leave this on the whole time. Basically, I just put this under his butt when I'm changing his diaper, and then when I start to get him dressed or undressed, whatever, this just gets folded up and set off to the side like that. And then when I change his diaper again, just put it under his butt again. Just because, like I said, when he squirms all over, this does end up getting crinkled up. But at least because it's nice and heavy, it does what it's supposed to do, and I don't have to worry about washing this all the time. So I like these. Oh, and by the way, the Munchkin ones, they're twice this size. I cut them in half. And it's still pretty big, as you can see. Okay, next to this, I've got my little area here with everything I need. I really love the wipe warmer. You just have to make sure that you keep a little bit of water in inside there, because otherwise the heat will dry out the wipes. But I really like it. Over here, I've got my Mustela stuff. I love Mustela. This is a no rinse cleansing fluid. I only give him about 2 baths a week on average. A baby this young really doesn't need, you know, more than about 2 or 3 baths a week. And he has a real mild eczema, and so I really don't want to bathe him too often. And if he is a little dirty or whatever, I'll just go ahead and use this cleansing fluid on him. And I've got these here so I can just wipe off, you know, whatever needs to be cleaned. This is just kind of a nice, easy way to give him like a little quick cleanup. And then, of course, he has a brush. There's diaper rash cream. I've got a couple different ones. I like this one, the Desitin Creamy, because it doesn't smell, and it goes on really creamy. So I think there's some other ones out there that just have this terrible, awful smell. And ugh. So I use that one, and I also use the Mustela diaper rash cream as well. Both of them I like a lot. In here, clippers. I've got a couple of these. I've got one in the other room where I normally clip his nails, but you know what? It's hard to find an opportunity when they're not squirmy or whatever to trim their nails. And so if he happens to be on the changing table and he is tired or he's just, you know, calm for me, I'll take advantage of that moment really quick and trim his nails. So this is a big one, just to keep on your changing table. Have an extra one of these just in case they're being good and they let you trim them. On the other side over here, I've got Mustela lotion. This stuff smells absolutely awesome. I just love this. Because the Mustela line is more expensive, I don't use this one all the time. If I'm going to be taking him out, you know, around people or whatever, then I'll go ahead and use this. And I always get compliments on, wow, he smells so good or whatever. So I'll go ahead and I'll use this when I'm taking him out. But other than that, if I'm not using this for lotion, I use this. And I actually got this idea from Lacey. She said that her doctor had recommended this. This stuff is really nice, creamy. It definitely is very moisturizing. Does not have a fragrance. It's good for a baby with sensitive skin, or like I said, eczema or something like that. This is good stuff. Really good stuff. Big little jug of it, and it's really not all that expensive. I do have this stuff here. This is, what is this? Hydrocortisone lotion. there was one little spot of his eczema on his face that was really kind of bad, and we couldn't really get it to go away. And so that's what this is for. The rest of his body we use these other lotions. And then of course for his going out, when I want him to smell really good, he does have his baby cologne. This is really good stuff. This is for boys or girls. It's a very baby gender neutral scent. It's just a real cute scent for a baby, and I really like it. It makes him smell good. Okay, as far as the diapers, these are our day diapers, I guess you could say. And then in my diaper bag here is our night diapers. During the day, we use cheaper diapers. Right now I'm using Love's. I have tried other cheaper brands like Target and Walmart brand and some other cheaper diapers. And those, I just don't like them. They get, for a cheaper diaper, once he actually goes in them, they get kind of hard and they just seem uncomfortable to wear. At least with the Love's, they stay fairly soft. You know, once they're, once they've been pottied in, they stay kind of soft and stuff, and they don't get all huge and hard and uncomfortable. So he uses these during the day, and then at night, when I want him to be really comfortable, so he'll sleep through the night, and just something, really, really extra absorbent to take him through the whole night, these are my Pampers. I love, love, love Pampers. If I could use Pampers all day, all night, I would, but we're just trying to save money. So we use the Pampers at night, and the Love's or whatever other cheaper diaper that, we may find that we like, we'll use those during the day. Oh, this right here, I don't know if anybody else got these when they left the hospital with their baby, but we got some of these. This is actually what they had used. Instead of wipes when they changed his diaper, they used these. But I keep those here, wash them. They're fairly reusable. After a couple washes, they fall apart. But when I do use the wipe on his butt, I don't want to put a diaper on a wet bum. So I dry him off with this. It's just kind of a nice quick way to kind of dry him off so he's good and dry when I put the diaper on. Up here, this is a little toy bag. Yes, there is powder in here, and I really thought that I was going to be using a lot of that, so I bought that before I had him. I will tell you that I found out that you're really not supposed to use, especially with boys. I honestly don't know if it's the same for girls or not, but I know at least for boys, you're really not supposed to use powder very much because the powder can get in their little winky and kind of like plug it up and cause urinary tract infection and stuff like that. So if you are going to use powder, just be careful not to get it on their winky. Just make sure that you get it on their butt or whatever. But I have never ever had a problem with him as far as diaper rash, and I do not use these powders anymore at all. I don't know, I should just take them out because I don't use them. And then there's toys. I gotta have toys here because he needs something to distract him when I'm changing his diaper or changing his clothes. And so I want to be able to just quick grab a toy, whatever, give it to him and distract him so he won't roll all over the place. So definitely you got to have a toy so you got something to keep them occupied while you're trying to change them. So that's what I do. As you can see, nothing special. I hoped I was able to give some ideas. Hoped it helped out. Thanks for watching.